Welcome back to part 2 of What If Deku Was an Alien from 40K Universe thing. So, in the last, or recap, the last video, or the one that was before, let me make sure to, okay. So Zuko ends up getting kissed by the alien princess. And that's her. And the alien princess goes on a date with him. So then the enemies, like their predator things, were like, they were coming to Earth, right? But Zuko, who was like, because he was also part like alien thing, he is so he looks up into the sky and he sees, because his eyesight is way, way too better. Like, his eyesight was, he doesn't need a microscope thing, or world's like, best microscope, but he could see all the way to the other universes. So basically, yeah. So he sees the aliens are gonna come to the planet Earth. So he is like, he looks away, and let's say Mr. Aizawa was there. He walks up slowly to not spook him. Or he wasn't even. So he says, well, as Zuko says, or tells Mr. Aizawa, how long can build weapons that could handle the bigger threats, like ones that I see, is about 10,000 small ships and then one big master ship. Is about to hit, or about to come to Earth. Ooh. As Mr. Zhao was like, give us a couple minutes to prepare. Okay? As Zuko actually knows a place that he knows it. So he goes in and he finds a bunch of, because when he was scouting around, he looks down at behind or underneath the cave. He opens it, he crawls inside, and it's full of artillery and like weapon dash and like everything. Like aliens that could, yeah. So he comes down, he's like, okay, I need to modernize it. So he grabs like every weapon that he could hold. As he walks over to the support class, or actually as the students were like, or he asked Mr. Zawa before, or actually Mr. Zawa came with him. As, how did you know about this? Because usually there's some type of hiding spot. So then the alien, or so Zuko was like, yeah, I do know these things. So then he goes down deep, grabs all the weapons, and he says, "Do you have anyone to likes to modernize things, like make them more useful for you humans?" Yeah, I do. Or we do. It's called a support class. Yeah. Okay. So then the next day, Zuko brings all these modern weapons to the support class, as the support class is like, can you make them more modern? Sure. So then Zuko stayed around because I know, or he knows that he's. No, actually, Mr. Zawa allows him to be in there. So Zuko basically helps them modernize it. Wow. They're so advanced. So then he ends up. So they, yeah, full artillery, and like their body armor is like stronger than any normal material on Earth or in space. Yeah, or in space. Yeah. So now it is time. Yeah. So Zuko, goes all the way, and so they're like ready for it. And the day came, and Zuko could predict it. And all right, as they send in military, or actually military guys, these were like armored up with his technology, or with alien technology, and Zuko has a strategy. He's always a planner. So he says that if it might be, how do you, as he asks them, how do you guys feel if I salvage the parts from their ship thing to be more modernized? So then they're like, okay, what's the plan? Well, like I said, I'll go up there, to crash into the water, so that near, like, if one of you don't mind to pick the spacecraft up, as they know what he's saying. So Zuko goes up there, and cannons firing at the small UFOs things. And Zuko went to the big ship thing, and he got on board, and he caused some ruckus. Boom! As everybody, or the enemies end up dead. Yeah. As the king of those enemies, or scavengers, shows up to challenge Zuko. Zuko was, so the Scavenge King was like, all right, time for you to die. And yeah, Zuko says, I'm not planning to die right here, right now. So, and plus the ship thing was little bit bigger than, not the, it wasn't like, it was smaller than a, like, blast cannon thing, the Death Star. It was way smaller than that. But it was pretty much, yeah. So he ends up going, or he took it down, and he landed in the water, and of course, Zuko runs up to the boss as the boss punches him right through them. And and where they landed was not on Captain Seal, no. But Zuko had to fight, literally had to fight the monster when the ship was crashing into the water, and he gets knocked out of the ship. And the guy literally came with the boss, lands right on top of the ocean, or the beach, or bleach. Yeah. So the Zuko ends up like, or the boss is like, "What's wrong? You can't even fight someone that's tougher than you." No, no. As he says, no. As the bunch of military guys were standing behind Zuko, aimed the guns right at the boss, as he says, "Ready, guys? Ready. Fire." As many guns pierce right through the boss's armor, or like skin, and like it was tissue paper. Yeah. Zuko ends up winning the entire, so the boss ends up died, but the core of the monster, as Zuko walks in, or he grabs the core, pulls it out before the monster could even regenerate. I see. This is your power core. As he looks at the, who wants to hit it first? As in, or let's say, because let's say heroes and villains had to work together to defeat the thing. So he asked Shraki-sen if he doesn't mind decaying this. As he says, sure. As he decays it, as the monster boss, or alien boss, dies. Alright. Now, so they scavenge the technology. And he looks at the alien princess. And the alien princess could tell that he is the human. They're always like this. tries to come up with newer inventions. Really? Yeah. So then they. So then the princess finally came up with a nerve to have him, or so to make peace thing with a world, the Earth, and the. How long has this review been? Okay, not that long. So yeah, so she agrees, or she tells Zuko that if Earth and my people live in harmony, as Zuko says, trying to interrupt, but I got something that's as he went and grabs a ship thing, but he pulls a radio thing as he tells the other ships, the smaller ones that were the enemies, that your king, or no, your boss is dead. Leave now, or surrender now, or die. Yeah. And the savages are like, we surrender. Because, yeah. So then they all chose that. So then the between needs a peace between the humans and those species. They need a one person and one from that have to get married to each other's. So the princess ends up. She already chose Zuko. So yeah, so Zuko and her had a special in their alien forms. Yeah. So both of them got married and had a lot of kids. Yeah. And yeah. I mean, a whole bunch of them. Not just some. Like, they had almost the entire planet full of those aliens. And yeah. So if you guys want more of this what if stories, please leave a like, share, subscribe, comment, and make sure you turn on notifications before this video ends. And plus, please turn on the subtitles before this video starts. So, let's see. How long? Peace out, y'all. Peace.